Okay, I suppose we're getting back into it. We've got Mory versus Dreamer. This could be a fun matchup to watch, honestly, because
Kazuya.
we are obviously going to be seeing the Kazuya, but instead of the... But we're going to be seeing the Lil Mag this time. I think the best way to describe this is to just observe, because my gosh. This will be a fun matchup to watch. Dreamer has been honing the Lil Mac onto Mory and has been getting great results out of it. It all comes down to how Mory can adapt in the matchup. Right now, the Dreamer putting no time to waste, getting himself an instant 54, but that's gonna be a very early first stock. No, he lives just barely. The Town and City's high blast zone's actually gonna bail out Dreamer this time round. But he is super deep off stage, is able to make it back, no problems there, but has a huge deficit to catch up onto now. But if anyone can pull it off, it's Lil Mac. Never mind, he's gone. And that's going to be the first stock going to Mory. But watch out though, here comes Dreamer with the haymaker, the 1-2 punch out. That's the name of the game, quite literally. And here we go, the down forward smash into the forward smash. Just using that movement to throw Mory off guard. Really good stuff there from Dreamer. And now both sides back into neutral, but it's going to be Dreamer getting the small build-up. Each down tilt able to lead up to a second hit. It's always going to be guaranteed damage, but now has to be careful. He is stuck in the corner, and Mory has the lasers on lock. Oh yeah, he's gone. He's gone. That's the Lil Mac. And now Dreamer gonna have to work harder to get this last stock. Mory now starting to show some adaptation, moving out of Lil Mac's active range and using his superior frame data to his advantage, and he's gonna get the edge guard with the back air from ledge, and that's gonna be game number 1 going to Mory. All right, bro is learning, bro is figuring it out. Consider being impressed though on Town and City, it is pretty easy to get those kills. Now we're going on to Kalos Pokemon League. All right, this is gonna be interesting to see. Larger stage, the Kazuya Mishima's gonna come back once again. Are we gonna be dropping off on the Lil Mac? We are gonna be dropping off on the Lil Mac, and here we go. Here comes the hero, Dreamer now. Knowing that in this best of 3 format, he's got absolutely nothing to lose and needs to win this next game if he wants to stay in the running for qualification out of Group B. And here we go, already using the spells to zone out Mory to efficiency, getting the whack. All of these projectiles, that's going to be 71 damage off the magic alone. He's running low on mana now though. That's all he can do right now. That's all she wrote. He's going to have to find a way to get in. There we go. Gets the grab. That's going to be a small buildup of damage. And there we go. The down smash. I think that was both a crit and... No, I don't think that was a crit. No, that would have shield broken. Right, here we go. The Tuak trying to go for the 50-50 there. We are playing with the dice. We are gambling. But right now, who's going to hit the jackpot? Will it be Mory? It's going to be Mory getting the rage drive, but Dreamer was at a pretty low percent to begin with, and the psych up, I think, gonna be able to take the first stock. Alright, now Mory in a bit of a scary situation, is able to get the raw electric into the up B, but it's not gonna kill. Does not get the headshot that he needed, but the up air from center stage, good stuff there, forcing Dreamer into a position where he could only jump, and catches him with the frame 4 up air. And now we're back onto neutral gate. And now we're back in neutral. Both sides just throwing out their long range spells. But here we go. Dreamer starting to close the distance. Gets himself a back air. And now it's him. And now it's Dreamer with a tentative lead. Has to be careful now though. It's Mory taking control of that center stage. Every exchange could be your last against Kazuya. But Dreamer showing no signs of this. The Luminary showing absolutely no fear in in the face of adversity, in the face of evil. But this is still Kazuya Mishima we're talking about. Not looking so scary now that the Rage Drive is gone. And now here we go. Dreamer gonna get the yoinks. He's got center stage. He's got control. Now he just needs to get one big yoink. And that up throw boosted by the Psych Up is gonna do it. Now Dreamer's got himself a really good lead going into this last stock already for 30% on this Kazuya Mishima. Gets the nice tech chase there. Gets the down smash. And now just using his advantage to put himself in an advantageous position. Good mash from Mory, able to wake up from that snooze in record time. Dreamer unable to find a punish off it. But here we go. Gets the zoom. The 1 in 4 chance is going to help him a lot in this matchup. And now here we go. Gets the bounce. Gonna thwart all attempts at a laser, but you can't stop the Rage Drive. That's gonna hit way too close to home. And there we go. The Electrics gonna get himself a quick 47%. Recognizes that that this close to the stage, he can't really get much of a combo. And now has to be super careful. The physical. It's kaboom. It's kaboom. Yeah. You can never deny kaboom, and Dreamer is gonna tie things up 1-1. It's been a solid showing from Mory so far, though, able to take Dreamer to his last stock on the hero. If he can win on this run back, we could see ourselves a massive upset very early on in this round, in this Group B round robin. Very promising stuff, but. And now here we go, game 3. This one's all for the money. 25% already starting things off with Lightning. And now Dreamer having Mory on the other side of the stage, able to get out with the up air. But already Dreamer roaring into a massive lead. But wait a second, you can't get hit by that side B like that in an instant. Mory has gotten not just the lead, he's gotten the kill. The back air gonna come out. Super fast move, and I think that was a misinput. That was definitely a misinput. Unfortunate there. Dreamer now completely bereft of resources at the mercy of Rage Drive Kazuya. But is able to hold on to that center stage just for a moment. But this is such a scary situation. You do not want to be in Dreamer's position right now, but he's able to get rid of the Rage Drive. Crisis averted for the time being. Has to be careful though. Kazuya Mishima has control of the center stage and is able to build up that damage. 62% now with max rage, but he's able to get the kaboom near the ledge, and that's gonna be more than enough to help Dreamer take away that first stock. And now we're scrambling in the neutral game. Dreamer's range against Mory's super armor. Really clean gameplay, good movement, staying out of each other's active range. But there we go, Dreamer gonna draw blood for the first time in what feels like a really long time there. And gets the Psych Up, gonna continue his advantage state. Mory stuck in the corner. We're playing red light, green light right now, and that is a blaring red light. Dreamer now holding that center stage. The lights are gone. It's go time. And now it's a Red Bull. It's a Raging Bull in the face of Hero, the Luminary. Can he get himself the kill? But no, he will not. The Rage Drive, that's gonna do it. And Dreamer down to his last stock in this game number 3. Mory just one stock away from getting the upset, but the kaboom at the ledge is gonna close out that stock. And now we're down to a game 3 last stock situation. But here we go, the oomph. That's gonna give him an extra kick in his attacks, but it's gone now. Still not over yet though. Kazuya Mishima, he's just going in, he's holding on. The kaboom, that's going to be massive damage. 72% already. Has to be careful now. The oomph is once again on the table. But Rage Drive is also online. The tension. My gosh. Gets the forward tilt. But that's going to do it, I think. Oh, man. That was close. But the back air on the oomph is going to close it out. And Dreamer barely scraping by with a 2-1 win. It was closer than it should have been, but he was able to close it out, and he's going to put himself in a really good position to make it out of Group B. All right.